The entire sports card market must be hot because we have women's basketball and hockey in today's top 5 cards. But we also have football, baseball, and men's basketball as well in the top 5. We'll tell you which cards are the hottest now. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. And what a day this is for the sports card world, ladies and gentlemen, because tonight on this YouTube channel, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, it is the virtual holiday sports card show, one of the most fun events we get to do of the entire year here at Sports Card Investor. We have over $12,000 worth of giveaways, plus some incredible deals. If you want to buy some boxes, get some stocking stuffers, either for your family or friends, or maybe just yourself for the holidays, you're going to want to tune in tonight. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern here on this YouTube channel. Then we're going over to Whatnot. Whatnot is our sponsor for the virtual holiday tonight. We're going to be doing some special pack sales, pack drops on Whatnot. And I'm going to put a QR code on the screen for Cards HQ shop on Whatnot, and a link in the show description below. If you're a first-time Whatnot customer, scan that code or click the link and you'll get $15 free to use towards tonight's pack drop sales. You don't want to miss it, and I will see you Tuesday night, tonight, for the virtual holiday sports card show. Okay, guys, let's start the show today by taking a look at the overall sports card market with a market pulse by market movers. Guess what? Things continue to move in a good direction overall, slightly down over the last week, but up 1% over the last month. The big story, though, is going back to January 1st, the sports card market is now up over 32% on the year. This is one of the greatest years the sports card market has ever seen. It's exciting. Hopefully, knock on wood, 2026 is as strong as 2025 has been. But now let's talk about the cards that are going up and down the most. It's time for today's top 5 cards. All right, we're starting today's list with a cold card, as we do every week, because it is a reminder that sometimes the hot cards featured on this program can quickly turn cold in the sports card market, so please invest carefully. And that is the case with J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have had a lot of ups and downs this season. More downs, a lot more downs than ups, unfortunately. Although actually this past weekend, Minnesota came back to life a little bit. They had a big 31-0 victory over the Washington Commanders after J.J. McCarthy got back from concussion protocol. But this strong outing came after a very rough stretch for J.J. McCarthy, where he had accuracy issues, he had turnovers, he had inconsistent decision making, and of course, he was also injured for a good stretch of this season as well. So unfortunately, his cards have been on a slide for much of the last several weeks, and that has placed him on the cold list. And you can see what I'm talking about right here in Market Movers. Let's look over the last 30 days. I mean, you see that graph overall there. That ain't looking good. But if we go straight to J.J. McCarthy's 2024 Donruss Downtown in PSA 10, this card's down about 20% over the last 30 days. It was $720. Now it's $580. We're seeing the same thing in raw condition. It's down a good bit as well. And then the Uptown, same story. The Uptown in PSA 10 is actually down over 36%. Most recently sold for $255. But there were people paying over $400 for that card back in November. So that one's down quite a bit. The Uptown in raw condition, similar story, down quite a bit there as well. And then the Prism Silver, similar story. The Prism Silver in PSA 10 is down about 14% over the last 30 days. You can see that thing was over $300 if you go back to November, but now it's $200 to $250. And then raw condition, that J.J. McCarthy, similar slide for his Prism Silver in raw condition as well. So unfortunately, no matter what J.J. McCarthy card you may own, probably it's down over the last 30 days, although hopefully he can end the season on a high note and start to stabilize these cards and maybe even see them tick back up. But now let's talk about cards that are going up right now. And our investment card of the week is Tom Brady, and specifically Tom Brady's 2000 Bowman and Bowman Chrome rookie cards. Now you guys know, obviously, Tom Brady, the GOAT, 23-year career, 7 Super Bowl wins in those 23 years, 5 Super Bowl MVP awards, 3-time NFL MVP, and 15-time Pro Bowl selection. Those stats are nuts. Thankfully, over the last year, a lot of football card collectors and investors have really been scooping up a lot of Tom Brady's iconic cards, especially his rookie cards, and we've seen a really strong year of those going up in the sports card market. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. I'll show you exactly what I am talking about. This is Tom Brady's iconic 2000 Bowman base card. We're going to look at that in PSA 10 and PSA 9. We're also going to look at the Chrome version, the Bowman Chrome from 2000 Bowman Chrome in PSA 10 and PSA 9. And then finally, let's look at the refractor. Here it is down here. Here's the refractor. We're going to look at the refractor in PSA 9 and PSA 8. And the graph right here is over the last 365 days. If you look over the entire year, look how much these cards have gone up over the course of the year. So specifically, 1 year ago, if you had bought one of Tom Brady's 2000 Bowman base cards in PSA 10, you would have paid $6,700 for it. And today you could sell it for $12,600. That card has almost doubled over the course of the year. And the PSA 9 has gone from $1,300 to a little bit over $2,000 over the last year. The Bowman Chrome base in PSA 10 has gone from around $7,000 to around $11,000. And the Bowman Chrome in PSA 9 is down here. That one's gone from around $2,100 up to $3,500. How about the refractor? The 2000 Bowman Chrome refractor in PSA 9, $48,000 a year ago. Most recently sold for $62,500. And in PSA 8, $23,000 a year ago. Most recently sold for $35,000. All of Brady's cards on the move up right now, and I think it's great to see. But now let's get into players playing today. And in the number 5 spot on today's list, we're going to women's college basketball, and it is Audi Crooks, the forward for Iowa State. Audi Crooks is lighting up the 2025-26 women's college basketball season for the Iowa State Cyclones. She recently scored a program record 43 points in just 20 minutes in a blowout win over Valparaiso, shooting 18 of 23 from the field. Through the early part of the season, she's averaging over 27 points per game. Her shooting percentage is over 73%, making her one of the most efficient top scoring players in the entire country, and all of our cards are going up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. This is Audi Crooks 2024 Bowman's Best University auto card. This is her green mini diamond refractor out of 99 and PSA 10. That one just sold for $140. It was $81 back in November. This is the raw version of the base version of that 2024 Bowman University Best of 2024 autograph card. This one today is around $30. Some sales as high as $50, but a month ago that was like $22, so that one's nudged up a little bit. The laser refractor, number to 75 of the same card. This one's up a decent amount as well, up over 12% over the last 30 days. And here is the orange mini diamond refractor, number to 25 in raw condition. This one most recently sold for $95. It was down at $55 back in November. Finally, how about Audi Crooks 2024 Bowman Chrome University Prospect Auto Green Shimmer Refractor in raw condition, her first Bowman. This one most recently sold for $45. You could have scooped it a month ago for $34. So all of her cards moving up. Let's go to baseball for the number 4 card today, and it is Konnor Griffin, the shortstop prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Konnor Griffin was selected 9th in the 2024 Major League Baseball draft, and this past season, in 3 different minor league levels, he had a great run overall. He batted .333 in the minors this past year with 21 home runs, 94 RBIs, and 65 stolen bases. He started back in single A. He started really strong, then he went up to high A, then he finished the year in double A. He's only 19 years old. So of course, there's a lot of people out there that are speculating it won't be long till Konnor Griffin is in the majors and putting up big numbers in the majors. So a lot of people are scooping his cards right now. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. This is Konnor Griffin's 2024 Bowman Draft Chrome Refractor in PSA 10 condition, his first Bowman refractor card. This one, $182 as of the most recent sale. down around $160 a month ago. This is the autograph version of his 2024 Bowman draft, his first Bowman autograph. This one most recently sold in PSA 10, most recently sold for $890. You could have scooped that for around $700 a month ago. The refractor in raw condition, similar story. This one, a nice little increase, most recently having sold for $53. Sales of that one as low as $35 back in November. And this is the raw version of that autograph card as well, selling for between about $400 and $530 recently. But back in November, that was as low as $330. Finally, let's go to 2025 Bowman, the more recent release. This is his Chrome Prospect Auto from 2025 Bowman in raw condition. This one up over 9% over the last 30 days as well. So if you happen to have any Konnor Griffin cards in your collection, chances are they're more valuable today than they were 30 days ago. Let's go back to the NFL for the number 3 card today, and it is Caleb Williams, the quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams came up just short against the Green Bay Packers this past Sunday, but his ability to lead the Bears in clutch moments continues to shine. He's been impressive, and the Bears have truly been impressive this season. Caleb has thrown for over 2,900 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions this season. He's starting to really look like a franchise quarterback, a guy who is going to lead Chicago for many, many years in the future. And there's a lot of football card collectors and investors and speculators that are banking on that because they're buying a lot of his cards right now and prices are going up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's look at Caleb Williams 2024 Donruss Downtown in PSA 10. This card today sitting between about $1,100 and $1,200. But if you go back 30 days ago, that was a $900 card in PSA 10. So that one up a few $100s over the course of the last month. How about his Uptown from 2024 Optic in PSA 10? Similar story. This one's selling for between about $550, $575. You could have scooped that up for less than $500 in PSA 10 condition a month ago. Let's look at his Prism Silver in PSA 10. His Prism Silver from 2024 Prism up over 43% over the last month. $660 as of the most recent sale. That was a $460 card 30 days ago. In PSA 9, similar story, up about 24%. And in raw condition, up about 13% over the last 30 days. So no matter what grade you have, these cards are all moving up. Finally, let's look at his 2024 Topps Now, his draft card in PSA 10 condition. This one actually up a ton. This one right now is selling for over $30. But if you go back 30 days ago, you could have scooped that card for $13. So no matter what price point you're at, Caleb Williams cards are all increasing in value. Let's turn to the NBA for the number 2 card today, and it is Keyonte George, the guard for the Utah Jazz. Keyonte George is carving out a breakout role and showing why he was a top 10 pick. He's averaging almost 23 points per game this season for the Jazz, 7 assists per game, shooting nearly 44% from the field. He's got great shooting range. He's improved his court vision, and his confidence looks more real out there. He's really truly becoming a breakout player and a foundational backcourt piece as the Jazz rebuilds around youth. People are noticing. Look at his cards. Look what they are doing. Look at the chart here in Market Movers. His rookie ticket auto and raw condition, it's up a smidge over the last 30 days, up about 3%. But how about his 2023 Hoops presentations short print? In PSA 10 condition, this is a $100 card today. A bunch of sales up there, but you could have scooped that for $56 back in November. So that one's up a good bit. His Mosaic stained glass in PSA 10, his rookie Mosaic from 2023, most recently sold for $200. That was around $188 30 days ago. How about Noir? His 2023 Noir rookie patch auto, black and white, numbered to 99 in raw condition. This one's selling for between $48 and all the way up at about $74 over the last few weeks, but you could have scooped it for as little as $22 if you went back to the middle of November. So that one's up a good amount. His Prism Silver in PSA 10 condition, this one's gone up a lot. Most recently sold for $140. That was a $72 card back in early November. And then finally, how about his 2023 Select Courtside Tiger Stripe Super Short Print PSA 10? This one up a bit $535 as of the most recent sale. That was a $500 card if you go back to November. Super cool to see all of his cards doing so well in the market. All right, it's time for today's number one card, but before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's program are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate way to track everything that's going on in the sports card market, track your collection, and look up the price of millions and millions of cards. And you can try it all for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go to the App Store on your phone right now and search for Market Movers to download the Market Movers app. All right, here it is, guys. The number one card of the week. I told you there was going to be a little bit of hockey on today's list. And did you guess that Connor Bedard has taken the number one spot? This is great to see, by the way. Connor Bedard came into the NHL with such hype a few seasons ago. People were saying he was going to be the best rookie since Connor McDavid, and maybe even better than Connor McDavid. It took him a little while to get going and really live up to that potential, but he is living up to that potential right now. Connor Bedard has been absolutely on fire for the Blackhawks, delivering elite production here early in the season. He closed November on a hot streak, and he's carried it into December by scoring in 3 straight games. In November, Bedard recorded 23 points in 14 games. He earning 3rd Star of the Month honors and ranking amongst the NHL's top young scorers. He's got 39 points on the season overall. So there's a lot to be excited about with Bedard, and there's a lot to be excited about with his card prices as well. They're up a ton. Let's look here in Market Movers. This is Bedard's 2023 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Marquee Rookies. In PSA 10, this one is $105. Actually, sold for as much as $120 over the last week. You could have scooped that for around $70 if you go back to early November. How about his Future Watch Auto in raw condition? One of the pinnacle of hockey cards right here. People love the Future Watch Autos, numbered to $9.99. We just had a sale on that recently of $3,000. That was around $2,400 back in early November. His Young Guns base card, kind of his, most preeminent rookie card, the one that a lot of people chase from 2023 Upper Deck in PSA 10 condition, most recently sold for $743 a month ago. That was selling for $541. So that went up a good amount, up over 37% over the last month. Here's his 2023 Upper Deck throwback card from 1994 design, his rookie die cut in raw condition. This one's a less expensive card, but it's about doubled. This one's been selling for anywhere between about $10 and $23, but this was like a $4, $5, $6 card. Even sales as low as $3.54 if you go back 30 days ago. So that one's gone up a good amount in raw condition as well. And then finally, here is Bedard's 2023 Upper Deck Star Rookies base card in PSA 10 condition. This one now is around $60, but you could have scooped that for $43 just a month ago. Great to see Bedard's cards getting a lot of love and respect these days in the sports card market. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Go get Market Movers. And don't forget to join us tonight, the virtual holiday sports card show. It's Tuesday night and Wednesday night on this Sports Card Investor YouTube channel. We will see you there starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday and Wednesday night. Until then, take care, everybody.